During a new trial hearing on August 20th, 2026, prosecutors revealed previously undisclosed text messages and other evidence involving Karmelo Anthony that the jury never heard during his murder trial. Prosecutor Bill Werschke told the court that Anthony had sent messages to his former girlfriend, Valerie Perez, expressing violent fantasies, including allegedly fantasizing about stabbing someone and licking blood from the knife blade. Anthony allegedly also sent Perez a photograph of the knife and told her he was low-key on the verge, shortly before the April 2nd, 2025 track meet confrontation with Austin Metcalf. Prosecutors characterized him as spiraling at the time. Prosecutors said Perez had reported Anthony to a school administrator on the day of the killing, alleging he had been stalking her following their breakup. Werschke also described evidence concerning Anthony's alleged preoccupation with fighting, guns, and knives. The evidence was excluded from the original trial under what attorneys called a gentleman's agreement. The prosecution agreed not to introduce potentially inflammatory evidence about Anthony, while the defense agreed not to introduce damaging information about Metcalf, including his juvenile history and racist graffiti. The stated goal was to keep the highly charged case focused on what happened under the tent, rather than the teenagers' backgrounds. Anthony was ultimately convicted of murdering 17-year-old Austin Metcalf and sentenced to 35 years in prison. His defense is now seeking a new trial, arguing that the original proceedings were affected by procedural problems and restrictions imposed by Judge John Rote. The revelations do not establish by themselves that Anthony planned Metcalf's killing. The prosecution is presenting them as evidence relevant to Anthony's behavior and state of mind. The defense is fighting to overturn the conviction. The hearing is particularly significant because evidence was deliberately kept from the original jury, so the current judge is considering not only Anthony's claim of trial error, but what the undisclosed evidence says about how the original case was handled. So I say if they're going to do a new trial, bring it all in. Let the new jury see everything. I don't think there was as high of errors as they say. He did it. He knows he did it. He was proven guilty in a court of law. But when you get high-powered attorneys in there that no expense spared, they're going to throw everything at it. Just my opinion. He did it. He got what he deserved. He should have got the death penalty, in my opinion. Because how do you jam a blade into somebody and say it was self-defense? Just my opinion. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.